Very good.
Now, are
Sabi
you
ni
as
Pong
concerned?
Ski,
I know
T1
that
ganda ng
Trinket
drop.
Strike
Oh,
was
ito
saying
0
that,
dito.
you know, he
Kahit
prefers
pangit
to see
drop,
that big
2-0
team
ako
fight. He
dito.
thinks that that's going to be the edge here.
T1,
Is it
T1.
also going to be a little bit of a drawback because they do have such a skirmishy lineup on the side of T1, which is where they kind of thrive, versus now OG having to wait for some of these cooldowns to come back up.
Yeah, you can definitely exploit it, but one thing that I like about the abundance of teamfight that OG has is it makes it so much harder for Shadow Shaman to play his game, and that was something that, like, in the last
Enjoy, guys,
match,
game to.
outside of, like, Inkswell, there wasn't that much, like, AoE stuff that was just going to mess up his team fight. He could jump in and, like, channel a shackle, basically, as long as CHAKRAM didn't pull him in. But in this fight, there's going to be, like, Marzarine. If he's trapped in there, he's going to take a lot of damage. If the Supernova goes off, he's going to be damaged and stunned. Clockwork is a problem. So, like, while Shaman should be able to accelerate T1's tower and potential Roche kills,
Thank you sa mga
he's
nagsub
not
sa
gonna be nearly
channel
as
natin.
effective in
Thank you
terms
sa
of his
mga
skills,
nagsasubs. Thank you.
impact in the team fight. So I do like the team fight power that OG is playing with this game. But like they said, they still got to lane the TA against the Viper, and that is a hero that really dominates carries, traditional-ish hard carries, and TA is one of those right now.
The battle begins.
All right, well, here we go. Game's about to start, and we get a nice split on both of those rounds.
Gonna see Zephyr instantly block the small camp, wrapping all the way around is a cool way to do it. Safely around the tower, blocks the small camp without getting spotted, puts a sentry in lane as well to...
But look at Carl's block, oh my god.
He is a good player, it turns out. Wait, are you making fun of him because he missed one?
No, this was before he missed one.
Okay. Oh, look at that. They both want to touch hands. They did it.
Respect yun, respect.
Thank you, Purge.
He wants another one. They clapped twice in a row.
Thanks for the subs, thanks for the subs.
If I'm reading the tea leaves here, which I'm not qualified to do, that means it's going to be a great game.
I think we didn't need the tea leaves to determine that it's going to be a great game. But I'm glad that, you know, you're finding some sort of way to, you know...
My in-game Dota horoscopist.
God, that could be a thing. That could be your next thing that you do, other than the dating videos, dude.
A lot of people do those. It's called gambling, and it's dangerous.
All right, well, do have that bit of harass coming out in this bottom lane. This is never fun to lane against a Viper. It's even less fun when you are a Templar assassin. Oh, there's another clap. What does that mean?
Oh, that's their 5th, 6th clap.
Oh.
That's a lot of claps.
What does it mean? What does it augur, Purge?
I believe it from a C player, but I'm surprised to see BZM so clap happy here. I think he's just happy to be on land. That's what that means. A lot of confidence.
Aren't we all?
I mean, they both had a good day yesterday. This day, looking better for T1 a little bit. Oh, look at that. He clapped instead of right-clicking. I think maybe he's going for a deny. Maybe he missed a deny there.
Don't know.
Strategy claps so far.
Strat claps? Clap straps?
So far, Uragi in the safe lane having a bit of a weak time, 3-1, but I guess Viper's the same. I guess they're just like messing up each other's last hits constantly or something. Surely they should both have more than 3 last hits 2 minutes in. Like me laning.
Oof, that refraction does not last at all.
It does not.
Is it worth it to even just... I mean, I feel like it's worth it to, you know, at least get like 1 point or whatever into it, but it's going to be problematic.
This man is jungling.
Oh.
All right.
Well, that is a way to deal with the Viper, but that also is very scary because the Viper is going to have a decent amount of net worth because it's not going to be harassed as much, and the Phoenix has to be extra careful that he doesn't get murdered.
Kuku and Seb felt left out, not high-fiving all the time, so they also high-five.
Oh, good, good. I like to see this camaraderie. Zephyr just gonna chase after Uragi, punch him around a little bit, get back to your lane. He says, that's not your lane.
I mean, that was a pretty good interruption from Zephyr. He spent a lot of time over there to kill the small centaur, never killed the big one. So if Zephyr goes back and kills, I don't think he realizes how low it is. But, I mean, Uragi's set up for this. He's been planning for it. Ironwood Branches, Quelling Blade, and the Gloves of Haste. He's just trying to maximize his DPS when he does end up jungling. And when the creep wave gets under the tower, then he's going to go under tower. So he knows his laning stage is going to be below average. That's anticipated with the Viper pick. But even if Viper has a really good laning stage, it's more about not giving him kills. Because he'll have last hits, but he doesn't translate that net worth as well as a lot of other heroes do. He's slow as hell. 275 movement speed. Might even be the slowest hero in the game right now. So that means you have to buy a lot of movement speed to offset that. And your team fight is not so great. Your team fight impact can be good, but mega farmed Viper, it doesn't always matter unless you get a stupid amount of kills and snowball well and your opponents continue to make mistakes. So as long as TA doesn't feed too much and catches up later, it'll be all right.
Okay, and this is a hero, of course, that is able to do quite a bit of jungling and flash farming, so to speak, because of the fact that you have those side blades built in. I assume that Zephyr, though, he's going to continue just to be a thorn in your Augie side, follow him around, try to take some of these last hits. Take that one if you want to.
That is exactly right.
Continue to be a very annoying support and just chase him around.
This is the right thing to do. If the carries go to jungle, one of your supports would love to follow him like this. Cause
he loves the trees too, you know?
Yeah, he's faster when he does walk through the trees. So Yuragi trying to juke, he's just going to run you down with that.
He's running through the trees. You can't run through the trees, Yuragi. That's Zephyr's home. He lives there.
Doing a great job really zoning him. At this point, he's already halfway to base. He's like, well, might as well heal since I'm already here, and I'm missing half HP, half mana. He's done a great job limiting his gold gain.
Yeah.
With that said, TA is somehow only...
Okay, Dream Coil and the rotation. You know, Zephyr was just in the area. I might as well come join in, and they'll find the kill. Carl getting first blood, and a double kill. So T1 off to a phenomenal start here.
Grabe naman si Kuya Carl.
And it looks like a flow chart with the way that the movements happen, right? It's perfect for them.
Carl just way more last hits at this point. 33 and 2 versus Storm's 24. So he just hit 6 way before Storm does.
I mean, I'm talking about the map movement, though. The fact that, you know, you have Zephyr chasing Yuragi around, like, all over the map, and then he just swings by. He's like, hey, you got your 6? All right,
might as well gank.
Might as well.
I mean, he might have been able to kill without tree, but still really good.
Well, it gives him a little bit of experience, too.
Yeah, hugely effective.
All right, they're going to punish him for this, as expected. But it's taking a decent amount of time and rotations to make this happen. BZM had to leave the lane. Yuragi, you know, he's just all over the place right now.
He is, but at least Yuragi finally gets some time to hit creeps again.
This is true.
And in the meantime, Seb gets to do what he wants, which is hit creeps, which actually kind of works out nicely if you think about it. I mean, again, he's an offlane player, right? He's used to laning. He's used to getting last hits. So he's comfortable in these situations. Normally, like your 5-position hero is like, oh, I don't necessarily know how to lane well against a Viper. Seb's got the experience already.
True. That is
he's just doing it with a weird hero. It's kind of perfect. Another kill mid.
Another kill.
Oh,
they did have a rotation, though, come out from Whitemon as well. The classic 3 mid, you know. Oh, Carl's all alone. He had to high-five the tower.
Hey, it's better than nothing. Great
I
rotation
know.
again.
Purge. Amount of times you've left me hanging.
Yeah, that's true. I do that. Cuckoo getting a little pressured here by Yuragi. A lot of physical damage. Taiga moving in, though. This is dangerous.
Definitely
for both.
is. And it's not looking great here for Cuckoo because they do have the power cogs. Yuragi's going to just step back. Taiga will get the kill. And it's a little bit more breathing room for Yuragi.
Yeah, the power of Viper is in the outlane. Not necessarily the fight to the death at these stages against this high physical damage hero. So they punished him. His net worth's not that great.
I love this. I love the way that T1 has just been taking, like, trying to take over the jungle area, trying to keep tabs. Does have to be careful, though, because obviously OG is on to their plans now. So every time Zephyr shows up in these woods, he is going to end up getting punished.
Dude, Misha's not
but they're going in. They go in with the Hex. The follow-up, the silence, the shackles. Carl giving the clicks, and the orbs going right forward here. Just be careful. Seb is rotating over with Yuragi and Taiga. Oh, those tips, though. Whitemon is going to get left behind. Be a nice little snack here for Yuragi. Oh, okay, all right. Carl's getting a bit greedy here. Went for the play. It does have to be a bit careful, but where's your
Baka Carl Santino yan. Carl Santino is in the house.
Literally still level 5. He gets that kill, and I'm like, wait a second. He's still
Baka Carl Santino yan.
So then they just jump him again. Level 8 on Puck. Carl just really saying, like, hey, I don't have to just play Lina. If I get to play Lina, then we're going to play traditional, but oh my god, he's still not 6.
Please, he's dead already.
Kill that melee creep, please.
It's bullying at this point.
He's like, please, God, somebody kill this melee creep. I'd be sick.
Awatin nyo si Carl, awatin si Carl.
Just destroying
Unstoppable,
his game.
Awatin si Carl.
He does have 6, though, now. He did get his 6.
Thank God.
But it has definitely been a very rough game in that mid lane for him.
Yeah, the fact that he's being pressured and Yuragi had a rough laning stage is looking bad. I mean, Puck looks like an alchemist on the network graph. It's insane.
Pero mag-chat, manood ka na lang din.
Pressure being placed over onto Seb. He's got the Icarus that
Ikinood ka na nga lang.
Make his way out. Does have the egg if necessary, but he doesn't have a TP, and I don't think he wants to use that egg. All right, he'll use the egg, and he's still more than likely Yeah, he's dead.
So it was,
Flame Spirits landed on a couple, but
it was a good try, but he didn't know Carl was going to be there. Without Carl, I think that egg pops and he does elongate his space creation, but...
God, Carl, I want to see the heat map at some point, just with how much Carl has been moving around this map.
Yeah.
Just says hello to Amar. He's going to go throughout the Winding Rift to get a nice little kill and boogie out.
How is he everywhere? Carl's just freaking everywhere.
Okay lang yan.
Just bottom.
Joke lang baka may umiyak dyan
Joke
lang
such a good
Yeah,
job.
look at that. Look at all
umiyak
the, like, yeah, he spent most of his time in the mid lane, but he is literally everywhere.
Yeah, that's previous. The heat map is previous 10 minutes, so that's mostly laning stage. But the fact that he was so spread all over, and he has 7 kills, just incredible performance so far. Hey, I know you play Phoenix all the time. Does Sunray always kill trees when you fly over it? Is that a recent thing?
I think it's always done that. I know Icarus Dive
Icarus Dive
will break it, and so does the egg.
Yes.
Hiragi getting chased down, has the, oh my goodness, they are just demolishing them. Taiga trying to buy himself a little space, a little time, but he can't run from this hit squad. This is turning into a slaughter.
It is. I mean, OG expected the TA to have a rough time, but they didn't expect Storm to get so outlaned. Like, the fact that Puck hit 6 first, we'd have to go back and check to see why exactly Carl had so much advantage in terms of experience, but why did he hit 6 way first? And then he just did an amazing job exploiting that level advantage and killing BZM so many times. So they now have 2 cores that are mega underperforming. Maybe not mega, but they're definitely underperforming. Here's that first high 5. That's a really good clip. Really into that one. Did you like that one?
I did. I loved it. I love every time our observers show us things like this. The death of Seb.
I was really trying to figure it out. I was like, joke or mistake? Not sure. It was a joke. I don't like jokes.
You know what he does like, though?
Plate mails.
Plate mails.
If it was a plate mail joke, I'd have been laughing. Put that in the compendium, Valve.
He would have fallen off his chair laughing. Oh my goodness, Carl, he's everywhere. He's everywhere. Poor OG has not been able to even play a game, it feels like. They're just hunting them down one by one. All right, Seb, he's trying to buy some more time. You're trying to keep Amar alive, but Carl, he wants this. He's hungry. He gets the kill, and he's looking for more than likely.
Grabe, Carl.
Seb's gonna flap those little wings away.
He's godlike at 11 minutes. He's got the Witchblade, the Treads, the Ocean Heart for mana regen. He's 600 gold towards a Blink Dagger in case he was not all over the map enough. The mid tower's been dead. What a game so far for T1. 3k gold advantage, so OG is still
welcome to the Carl Santino show, guys.
Their net worth is not atrociously far away from Lifestealers, but Gabby's having a fine game. So they got to start getting some kills, or OG's going to be blown out of the water pretty soon.
My question is how are they going to be making these kills? Because VZM, he's so far behind right now. He's got to try to play catch up.
It's fine. He's got levels. He's got 4 points in a Remnant. Okay. They got magic damage. They got ways.
Cuckoo, all right, they'll use the eggs and the cogs here. Looks like they're going to try to teleport out in time. No, they still get the kill on Taiga. They don't get the kill on Cuckoo. They'll turn right back around. Big old punches. And of course, Carl, a part of this fight as well.
That's just a little too hopeful. I think they can easily kill like a tanky support with that combo, but
they just go and they smoke immediately.
It's going to break on BZM.
No breaks on this train.
Except the smoke breaks.
Hey, Yuragi. What's good? What's up, friend? Get the Hex, get the Shackle, get a little bit of a zip on the back lines, though. They were trying to make a play over onto Zephyr, but might have miscalculated just a little bit with the overgrowth again. He's just dead. Whitemon somehow still alive after all said and done. Just have to go and drop those Serpent Wards. And Carl, he's being cheeky right now. He's gonna dodge away, get that Waning Rift off. That Silence doing a lot of work. Cuckoo joining into the fight. The chase is on. Amar, he's got that Vestal charge over on him. Couple more clicks. He is dead. Cuckoo's on a killing spree. And they want more. I know that he wants Seb very badly here. But...
yeah, they really wish
look at this, look at this. Carl's like, I wonder... oh, I can't see.
Masaya si Boss Carla, masaya.
All right, maybe this time they'll get Zephyr. Yeah, it's a big Melster, but they jump into the cogs. That's another kill for Carl. Chasing after Whitemon now. And they find that.
They get the kills, overstay a little bit too long.
Oh, they're zipping in. They're zipping in. They're taking a look at Cuckoo. They're like, you shouldn't be on this side of the river. Where's your Carl? Viper Strike will get applied. It's not going to do too much.
So this is one nice thing. When you're losing, your opponents are pretty close to your base. So when Storm burns all of his mana, he doesn't have that far to get it all back. And getting kills is what they need right now. It's going to help offset these gold and experience disadvantages. So decent moment there for OG. Gabby is farming in the correct place, though, in the enemy tri-camp where they want to go themselves. Seb going to get a little D-ward here. Scouting to see if he's still there. He is. It was good that he checked.
Just seeing the taunts get dropped.
Could have been
Asking for the high fives.
Could have been a dangerous moment for Seb if he just walks up into that, but he did not get fooled.
I mean, Amar was nearby too. Oh, a regen rune. Carl says, don't mind if I do. And Zephyr's gonna start running at Taiga. Does have to be careful though. They do have the Phoenix and the Mars nearby. And they've got the egg up if needed.
T1's still in a great place to fight though. I mean, they've got 4 points in living armor, so 12 armor on one of their heroes for 30 seconds.
Amar skipped arena.
He did. He's got a skill point.
He's holding on to it. That's good. Good bulwark there. All right, there it is. There's the arena, but he is trapped within his own Coliseum of Death right now as they are just dismantling Amar. Need a little bit more damage though to finish him off, and they do manage to take down the tree, but Amar will fall. Good Vortex over there. Follow up with that Lifestealer popping out to get Whitemon. Chase is on though. Carl's hungry. He wants more. Gabby's chasing after the jump forward over on Seb. Couple more clicks should do the trick. Is Carl gonna really go for this? He's thinking about it. He's taking a lot of tower damage. Does have that regen though.
Lands of Fire Spirits that protects him adequately. Okay, not perfect for OG, but considering how it started with Amar being initiated on first, they do get some return kills on the supports. They have some tools. Those tools are gone for a bit, with the egg gone and the arena gone, but
Kamusta sir? Kamusta? Sige
still
lang
could
po,
be a
no?
bit worse. T1, Carl's got the Blink Dagger now, so very easy for him to put perfect ultimates down. He's going to queue up a Yule's next to get some defensive stuff. His Reign of Terror is not over yet because he hasn't died, but his offensive stuff is his items are gonna start going much more defensive now. So as everyone's HP increases, he won't be as big of an absolute terror.
They did get a Blink Dagger picked up now for Amar, so we've got a little bit more ability going on. But they don't have the arena for another 12 seconds. Drop the Serpent Wards in the pit. All right, Carl's gonna give a little poke here. So if we're gonna have a little bit of vision, we have to be careful. There it is. Gabby's got himself the Aegis, and uh-oh, Taiga's trying to do some scouting, trying to be a bit cheeky, is going to end up paying for this.
Yep. Yeah, once again, yeah, they just exploited their cooldowns. No egg, no Mars Arena, so they just walk into Roche and they utilize Whitemon. I gotta say though, his Shaman is really good. I watched a lot of Shamans in the different regions because I was kind of curious about the hero, and typically in the laning stage, the hero feels really bad, but I feel like Whitemon's impact after that with his spell casting just seems so good that it makes the hero seem really valuable. I see why T1 like it so much.
Yeah, it's fairly popular with him, and then of course that tree. And look at this, Carl jumps forward, has himself the Dream Coil, the Hex.
Pinay tayo dito, Pinay. Pinay tayo dito,
Pinay. With a nice arena coming up from Mark, and they finish off Zephyr as they can. They jump over onto the other side. They take down Seth, Taiga next to fall, BZM trying to zip, trying to do whatever he can, but Amar is left over on the side. Carl getting a couple hits off. Got a little bit of a split going on. This should be a dead Amar either way. And Gabby, he's gonna just toggle his way back over to some creeps and heal on up.
It was interesting. The Cogs actually pushed Viper outside of the arena. Maybe not the best thing, but looking for some possible kill options. He was hoping to get like a rocket flare kill there as he turns off Armlet. Didn't get it.
It was worth a shot.
But yeah, there's the damage, the recap here. Decent for T1 for sure. Puck still getting more gold and a buyback on the Clockwork that ended up not being fruitful. He just remembered his glory moment yesterday where he Stroke of Fate killed the enemy Lifestealer with just when he Armlet toggled. And he's like, oh, I can do it with Rocket. It's worth it.
That was a moment. I mean, that's a really good feeling.
Yeah, it is, yeah. You're like, oh, I just solo killed the enemy carry.
It's like,
that's
oh,
a lot of gold.
What just happened? All right. Taiga should be realizing that there are multiple heroes here smoked up.
He's trying to break the smoke, make it harder for them to fight into his team.
Yeah, look, oh, there's a stack up there. Oh, baby.
They do have Shard on Phoenix, by the way, so next time Egg is up, you're going to see some really powerful healing. It definitely helped keep Uragi alive in the last engagement. That was big. And genuinely, once they get Deso, they're going to be relatively happy as a squad. The
Carl dropping the Dream Coil, the silence, just dodges away. Boop. Down will go BZM, and Amar's going to have to run here.
Okay, good rotation, good punish.
No egg for another 17.
Keeping Storm alive in those situations is possible with Sunray maybe, but it's going to be hard. And yeah, good catch. That Observer Ward pays off for T1. They'll keep pushing in both lanes. On the bright side for OG, they've done a really good job warding and protecting their tri-camp. They keep de-warding this themselves. So right now, T1 doesn't have the best vision there, but T1's also not lost a single tower in this game yet.
We do have a slightly defensive item coming out now for Puck. You have the Yule Scepter available, which can be used in multiple ways, but in case it gets the jump on them or something, we'll have the ability to protect himself a bit.
The level 1 ball lightning looks so funny. It's very slow. He's almost got level 2. It'll be fine. He's almost got BKB as well. 600 gold to go. 700 gold.
Plate mail trivia.
Thank
Which
you for the
item
subs,
did
Carl.
plate mail build into before
Carl
it was
Tumbado,
built into
salamat sa
the
pag-sub
Valorant?
sa channel.
I have no idea. Is
That's
it like
what
a,
you
is it a
think.
Dota 1 itemization? This must have been like a really old one.
Carl. Oh, miscalculated. This one's gonna be a kill.
Okay. Oh my god, they finally got it.
Yeah, I thought BCM was gonna get
Magkano
it.
yun? 918
Oh my
plus
God.
460.
So slow.
Tiba.
So slow.
I gotta buy this BKB. Is what he's thinking. I'm sure your Augie would have loved to take it though.
Oh,
But
for sure.
they
was
take
how
some
much
damage
gold?
bottom. It was like 900 plus
Oh,
460 AOE.
that's a lot of gold.
A lot of gold, yeah. Yules was not able to keep him alive there. Got chain stunned, I believe. And that's the threat of Mars. That we haven't seen much yet, but catching him there with the vision, it works out. Okay, we'll see Gabby. Gabby's got Radiance now, plus Aegis for 40 seconds. Not a good time to fight, but if they can kill other players, that would be good. Cuckoo no BKB yet. He's an option, but very tanky. Zephyr's playing with a buckler to give armor to him and his squad, help offset the TA threat here. But Radiant's also very good against TA2, another way to break refraction.
Amar tossing out a cheeky spear.
He's got Shard on Viper, that's why. He's gonna be able to take this tower.
Easy. But does he have?
He does not have the Grow Bow. If he gets it, I would be very pleased. Oh,
Only if he uses it, though.
TA has one. Okay, I was like, there is one. Oh, they could still get it. They've only got 2 neutral items here. They've been too busy owning.
They've been too busy killing.
Yep.
All they do is slay, slay, slay. All right, the Aegis is going to get reclaimed. No, go and get the final hit over on the tower.
Nicely done.
Blink Dagger being picked up now for TA, and Carl's back on the map, so things are a little bit spookier now that we have the puck back out.
Yeah, the tier 2 towers being gone is going to make it a lot harder for OG for sure. T1 can do more cheese type stuff, like if Shaman wants to go push out creep waves, drop wards on towers in contentious moments. It's much more of a threat.
Highest amount of kills at 21 minutes on any hero this major so far is Carl. Carl has just been such a threat. Good hook shot, though, coming in from Taiga. I'm not sure he expected all of those heroes there, though. Use the Viper Strike, and they'll just tick down on Taiga.
Yeah, probably was hoping for a pick possibility, but they were all ready to go.
Yeah, I don't think they were expecting the smoke of all of them together. It's funny that the second that Carl's back up and running, they're like, all right, it's go time, get in there. Good silence, though, being placed over on the Shaman. Looking to the Yule coming in, followed up with those wards. That's going to be a dead Amar.
So thick. He was ready for that. Ward spot him. Yules instantly blinks and gets Yules so easy.
We have a little bit of a bomb over here. They'll jump forward out of the puck and buy us up a little bit of drag back, though, over here onto Gabby. He needs to be a bit careful. See Seb try to just clear up some of this creeps, but it's like T1, they're going to back for the moment.
It looked like it was
Oh,
almost...
they just left those wards down there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they cleaned up. I mean, they had to defend. If they lost a TA there to the Dream Coil, the game genuinely looked over.
True,
if they didn't have buyback and he dies, that's mid-racks as well. So, very needed for them to try to keep him alive. And T1's just done a nice job, like, committing to these little skirmish and kills, but they're not... The fights aren't, like, so committed that OG's going to be able to get team fight advantage. And until Amar gets BKB, if he gets spotted as he's going in, this is going to keep happening. Even if he had blinked and cast Arena Blood first, him getting a really good stun, maybe less likely, but, you know, getting instantly Yule certainly guarantees his death either way.
definitely interesting. I feel like the puck was like the perfect choice here for T1 just because they like to do these poking, skirmishing kind of just always on the go. And puck is great. Like you said, they have these big team fight ultimates over on the side of OG. But when you have a hero like a puck, or you know, even similar sort of like a Pudge, right? You can do these sort of just non-committal pokes. You can take a look, see what's there. You don't like what you see, you just, you know, orb away, you do something. Hookshot's gonna come out from Taiga though, and they'll pin over to the side. So they'll be able to take down Zephyr this time around. The silence are being over onto the back line. This is not looking good for Puck. Does have that Yule's coming to play. Amar's getting very, very low. Got the egg out. That's gonna be a dead Carl. As the Sunray just going to push everyone else away from T1.
I didn't see how they killed Puck, but that's great outcome for OG. Amar definitely had to sacrifice himself, but...
they're gonna go back in, perhaps? Yeah, because Gabby's joined in. They're check out with the silence, though. Coming out from the TA. Slow down. Good cogs coming out from Taiga. We'll cut them off a little bit. It is not looking like he's going to make it out this time, though, as he is just going to get chucked away here by Gabby.
I wonder, he tried to kill the cogs, but the Radiance mischance prevented him. I wonder if he would have TP'd faster otherwise, but ends up getting killed. So they do get more cleanup. But ultimately, yeah, OG's still really happy with that. Every time that Puck is off the map, they have some space finally.
Yeah, these trap silences have come in handy.
Ah, is that what's doing the silence? Of course.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really effective.
Yes, we can take a look here.
I'm going to keep an eye on what happens to Carl in this fight. Probably jumps back line. He does. Gets the silence off.
There's the trap, though.
Yuragi goes on him, yeah, and the trap silences him. And then he gets stunned afterwards. He gets Yule's off, but there's going to be a remnant follow-up to make sure he gets hit, basically. And another silence. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was huge. So big.
Oh, we have another
replay.
I was like, oh my god, they're just never stop.
Very close, almost survived. Love the player chuckles. Always so good on land. Easier than the like cell phone webcam forehead chuckles.
You can tell their eyebrows go a little.
The ones that plague DPC. True, true. Their table shakes a little bit as they're laughing.
Yep. That's when their webcam starts to move up towards the ceiling even more.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. Webcam meta.
Seb currently pushing out the top lane a little bit. Still doing a great job with the sun rays, I gotta say. But
there we go. There's another beautiful chuckle.
That's a good laugh. Yeah, that's him having a great time, dude.
BKB is completed now for the Templar Assassin, so that will give them more survivability and also less capability to lock her down.
That is true. Very needed against the Puck, basically.
Yes.
Against the Viper, against the Shadow Shaman. He's going to be able to pick backline heroes effectively, is what he needs to be able to do. Doesn't have a Desto, so his damage is not as high as we normally expect it to be. But this is the needed item in this game circumstance. It looks like he disassembled to make BKB, and he sold one of his Band of Elven skins, because he's missing one right now. So my assumption is he sold it to finish BKB for a potential fight. Or for that fight that just happened in the river. Roche is up though, so you know T1, they're gonna sprint towards it with all their heroes.
Yeah, I mean, they've got a shaman. They can get right over to that area very easily. They do have to be careful. I believe Seb is poking around over here on the side. Taiga also there.
It's just so easy for them to take this.
Yeah, they have to be careful. They've got all the ultimates up. Amar making his way over. This is going down, and he's stacking the hook shot.
Oh, they might get it.
Who's gonna get it? It's gonna be the Radiant. Gabby snatches up that Aegis. Big hits coming out from Yuragi here.
Nice nudge,
Follow
nice
up,
nudge.
and they've
They're pretty
done
low.
so much damage out here with the Sunray on top of it. They'll immediately take out that Aegis. Turn their attention over to Cuckoo. Cuckoo just has that BKB, but they drop down the Dream Coil. They're gonna try to turn this back around because Gabby, he's backing up a good, excellent spear coming out from Amar. We'll push Gabby away, but it won't be enough to protect them. Yuragi hiding in the corner. They have the dust, though. Oh, he's already blinged, but he's over by the serpent. Oh, he's out. He's out.
If he died to the wards, that would have been really funny, but good escape at least. That was basically the team fight that OG needed as a whole. They kill Roche. T1 gets the Aegis, which was ultimately great for them, clearly, but DD in the bottle for lifesteal, he uses it when he respawns, and they got to get out. And luckily, only Amar ends up dying, in addition to Taiga, who jumped in to interrupt things. But yeah, the hook shot was perfect. Cuckoo tried to stop that. There was spear follow-up. Tried to pick off the puck, but with his armor, he ends up staying alive. But a great Sunray for sure.
A great egg, too. Just, they can't get anywhere near it.
That worked really solid. But at that point, it's over. The spear definitely helped a lot. If Gabby's able to chase, I feel like he gives vision on the high ground, and they probably catch Yuragi with the dust, or at least know where he is faster. So that was well done. Spirit definitely really helped a lot. But still 12K behind against T1. At least they can take a straight up team fight. If they just delay the engagements until next Supernova and engagement, then they can actually kill Gabby, which will be helpful.
There have been 46 kills in a 28-minute game so far.
Ayan.
I was like, really? It's
Ayan yung
it doesn't feel like
commentator.
we've
Ayan
seen
yung
so much.
Basta
and we
tayo,
have.
T1 tayo.
It has just been non-stop nitro turbo mode or whatever you want to call it.
And the crazy part is that T1 has double the kills of OG, and they are ahead.
Yes.
But 12K is a lot closer than I thought it would be, personally.
All right. Smoke coming out from the side of T1. They're on the prowl. Casual scouting. We'll see that there's some wards over there, and there is a Seb.
Still a bit scared to run into this area. With all the TA traps, they could be spotted at any time. Not to mention the silence follow-ups. Seb breaks. He sees him now. Luckily, the tree was on the psionic trap at that moment.
Di ba tayo T1? O di hindi.
They're still waiting to see if somebody comes, though, playing around in this observer ward at nighttime.
I mean, they have a gem now. They have a gem over on Puck, so that's going to make it so they can remove. Because, I mean, that's been the problem, right? Is that Carl will kind of just head over to an area, ends up getting silenced, and then they're able to lock him down. So now they're going to be taking down the vision of OG, and they're going to be able to remove those traps. Except for that one. It's fine.
Just a little damage.
Just a baby amount. Got a nice forward ward here, seeing if anybody dares step foot outside of that base. T1's ready for him.
Should be straightforward for them to see just either way.
Yeah.
Lifestealer's very tanky. They got the wards down. They got the Viper Shard. They got like 4 ways to hit this tower. But Storm is going to cut the creep wave. That helps. And nice killing to the wards by TA.
Oh, okay. All right, that gave him a little fright there from Carl.
All right, they lose the vision.
It's a lot
8
of damage.
stacks of poison did so much, but they will back temporarily. It's not really worth forcing it. Even though it's low, they're ahead. They'll just wait for wards, and they'll do that again.
OG smoked up, getting out of their base. Looking to see if they can maybe get some more information.
This is really the most powerful thing that the 5 nulls give. Oh, let's see if they get him. Nope. Maybe?
Nope.
Maybe? Maybe a third time.
He got stunned for half a moment. Chases on, though. Gabby with the spider legs. He's Tiger's got a jetpack, though. The brave little toaster. He's going to be able to eventually get caught, but he's making time, making space, using the essence ring, really making them work for it, as he's got the cogs, but no. And, oh, okay. All right. That's so a nice find, though. The split going onto the back lines.
They did have to BKB for this. The Storm's a little vulnerable right now. But 2 supports buys them another 40 seconds.
Yeah. Carl using the Dream Coil. Yuragi's forced to use that BKB defensively. They've even got the dust just to make sure, but they do have to close the gap. And Yuragi, he's pretty fast. He's going to teleport away.
Does he see him? Oh, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
He was in that little spot. There's a little spot where if you stand there, you don't see him from the outside or the inside. You have to stand yourself in that exact spot. If he was spotted, he gets Yules and he dies. Like, that was very, very clutch.
Yeah, we can see this play again. Just the very specific spot.
Right in the entrance. See, can't see him. Looks like he's not there. Looks like you have vision. And he orbed north as well. He didn't check the spot itself. So because I mean, Yuragi doesn't even know he came close to dying probably, actually. Because he also didn't have vision being in the spot. So
yeah,
he's like, oh,
all right.
No problem. Totally lived.
10K net worth lead going over to the side of T1. No, OG, they're hanging in there. This was looking real dire early on.
It was. You know, I think the real and truly nastiest thing about this 5-0 build with the Fairy Trinket, if you get it, is that you can easily push out these creep waves without having to need TP. Usually what happens is you do it once, TP home, and then you don't have enough mana to go all the way down and back. But with the 5 nulls, you like have enough to kill the creep wave with ball lightning and get back to your base and do it repeatedly like this. It's a little bit dangerous, but look at that. He actually had mana to spare. That's the true power of this build. So even if you're losing this game, not only is it still good at fighting, but it just helps you turtle and eventually look for a good opportunity for your team. See him getting bottom. Look at this. Gets all the gold. Makes it almost all the way back to base.
That's his job. He knows what it is. He's understood the assignment.
And he's getting close to Ags now. Ags blessing.
That'll be big.
he gets the good vortex, maybe get some good splashes.
It's like a little black hole when you hit like the perfect vortex. You just have to make sure that you have enough. I like our frog cam there. Oh, hello. Hi, Taiga. Imagine meeting you here in the woods. I don't think he was imagining it because he's very dead.
All right, he checked for a ward. It wasn't actually there, and then they moved over and they found him.
Tipping his... All right. Toxic.
So toxic. See if they can slow down this siege here.
I mean, if they throw their bodies at them, perhaps, and then they just kill them and not the buildings. Another Zep coming out here. See, I'm just gonna try to clean up the wave. And
Ooh,
Cuckoo's
Phoenix is
just
gonna
here.
die. That's no buyback.
No buyback indeed. Yeah, they're just ripping apart these buildings.
That played here a little too long.
Sure why Uragi dropped a gem over there on the ground. All right. Another Zip through. Get a little bit of a vortex going. Oh, the spear though. All right, they get the slams over onto Gabby. Can they finish him off
Alright,
faster?
wala
Of course,
kami
the pressure's
Pinoy
not
eh.
looking
2-0
the way that they have the hex.
2-0.
They have all of those wards. They get the kill.
Diba?
He
2-0.
did not BKB on Storm
Let's
Spirit
go. 2-0,
after,
T1.
half committing.
Road to
And also, it seemed to me
championship.
like the double spear from Mars did not catch both.
No, it didn't. It only caught one.
Well, he's got the shards, so he could have caught two, but Cuckoo didn't get latched to the wall, and BKB gets popped.
They called it
Alright,
Yeah.
GG.
T1,
Let's
they've done
go.
What a game.
Let's
I mean,
go,
they just
let's go.
expected win, right?
2-0.
Gabby had, or sorry, not Gabby, Carl had
Let's
like
go,
the
secure.
best puck performance I've seen in a
Secure.
long time. That's